What madness. The unexpected news that just reached the Los Angeles Chargers has just been confirmed. This has never happened before. The NFL is on fire with the Bolts. It's an unexpected turn of events that just occurred, and you know we have all the details here first, before anywhere else. Before we dive into this latest news, if you're new here, don't waste time, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. We'll bring you the latest Chargers news daily, keeping you ahead of the curve. Now let's get straight to the point. Chargers fans, get ready for a roller coaster of emotions. The 2025 season hasn't even officially started yet, but what's happening behind the scenes is enough to give even the most seasoned Los Angeles fans goosebumps. There's a bombshell return, a makeover in Justin Herbert's defense, and even a major reinforcement coming straight from Dallas. So stick with me until the end because each piece of information connects to the next, and you'll want to know everything, word for word. After a season in which Justin Herbert shone individually, but the offensive machinery seemed incomplete, the Los Angeles Chargers decided to act with boldness, heart, and above all, vision. And what was the response? A return that makes fans' hearts race. Keenan Allen is back. Yes, him! The six-time Pro Bowl selection, a true franchise icon, owner of surgical roots and spectacular receptions, returns to the place where he built his legend and where he experienced the most exciting years of his career. You remember that breathtaking connection between Herbert and Allen between 2020 and 2023? Allen threw 543 passes and caught no fewer than 380 receptions, totaling over 4,100 yards and 25 touchdowns. These numbers are not only eye-catching, but also helped Herbert break all-time NFL records, such as the most passing yards in a quarterback's first 3 seasons. The chemistry between the two was so perfect it seemed like something out of a video game. Pinpoint precision, refined reading of the game, and timing that no defense could match. Even in 2024, when he played for the Chicago Bears, Allen still demonstrated his quality. 70 receptions, 744 yards, and 7 touchdowns playing alongside rookie Caleb Williams. But now he returns home to the place where his talent is maximized and where his partnership with Herbert can, once again, set the league on fire. It's more than a reinforcement. It's a rediscovery of the Chargers' offensive identity, and the timing of this return couldn't be better. Ladd McConkey, the rookie sensation, broke through in his first season with 1,149 yards and 7 touchdowns, showing that his future is secure. But there was still a lack of that experienced name, that leader on the field who attracts the defense's attention and creates space for the youngsters to shine. Quentin Johnston, despite showing improvement with 55 receptions, 711 yards, and 8 TDs, still isn't the guy who completely changes an opposing defensive plan. That's where Keenan Allen comes in as a key player. He not only brings experience and leadership, but also rekindles the most lethal connection in recent Chargers history. Allen's return is the kind of move that not only improves the offense, it transforms the locker room atmosphere, gives Herbert confidence, and sends a clear message to the NFL. The Chargers are ready to compete at the top. And the best part? This is just the first part of the offensive revolution taking place in Los Angeles. Now that Justin Herbert once again has Keenan Allen, his most reliable weapon, by his side and sees rookie Ladd McConkey explode with veteran-level performances, a key question arises among Chargers fans. Who will protect this walking cannon of a quarterback? After all, with an offensive arsenal like that, it's pointless if Herbert doesn't have time to throw, right? And the answer has finally come officially. The Chargers' starting offensive line has been decided. It arrives with strategic changes, position adjustments, and an interesting balance of youth and experience. The lineup set to start the season is as follows: Rashawn Slater at left tackle Zion, Johnson at left guard Bradley Bozeman, at center Mekhi, Becton at right guard Joe Alt at right tackle. Among the names, one that has attracted the most attention in recent weeks has been Zion Johnson. During training camp and even at the Hall of Fame game, Johnson was tested at center, something he had never done in his career. There were 3 intense practices in the role and 12 snaps in real games, all aimed at evaluating whether he could take on a new role on the offensive line. Coach Jim Harbaugh praised the player's versatility, emphasizing that the experiment was important to test the limits and potential of the unit as a whole. However, with the season approaching, the committee decided to safety. Johnson returns to his natural guard position, where he has already demonstrated quality and solidity. This leaves Bradley Bozeman, a player who has already spent a full season harmonizing with Herbert and offers the necessary calmness on the snaps, as well as experience in defensive reads and leadership on the line, to take over at center. But the real standout in this new quintet is Mekhi Becton, the only rookie in the starting lineup. With an impressive physique and a presence that commands respect, Becton arrives with the mission of bolstering the right side of the offensive line and providing the protection Herbert needs to work his magic. Despite some physical issues in the past, Becton has shown he's ready to put that behind him and become a cornerstone of this revamped offense. On the other side, young Joe Alt, a high pick in the 2025 draft, is already starting his career as a starter at right tackle, demonstrating that the team is betting heavily on his rapid development. Rashawn Slater, already established as a starting linebacker, continues to anchor the quarterback's blindside protection. Coach Harbaugh was blunt when analyzing the offensive line. This is the best possible group right now, in our opinion. The statement shows confidence in the work being done behind the scenes and gives fans a clear idea. The Chargers are building not only a competitive team, but an offensive fortress around Herbert. And while the offensive side is already being assembled with elite players, the next chapter could be even more game-changing because the Chargers defense could be about to receive a major reinforcement that would shake up the entire NFL. Yes, fans, you read that right. Micah Parsons' name has started to gain traction behind the scenes in Los Angeles, and it's not just speculation. This is a real move with concrete possibilities. The Dallas Cowboys star, one of the most explosive, athletic, and feared pass rushers in the NFL, has just formally submitted a trade request, and the Chargers are emerging as a top contender to acquire the defensive back. But how did it all begin? The answer lies in yet another controversial chapter in the Cowboys front office. Team owner Jerry Jones decided to ignore Parsons' agent during negotiations over a potential 9-figure contract extension. That's right. He tried to resolve everything with a handshake. The result? Huge damage. Parsons felt disrespected, took to social media, made his displeasure clear, and then immediately sent a formal trade request directly to Stephen Jones, the team's executive. A veritable earthquake in Dallas. Insider Jordan Schultz was scathing in his criticism of the Texans' front office. This whole situation is ridiculous on Dallas's part. Arrogance, foolishness, and stubbornness. CBS Sports analyst John Breach got straight to the point. Parsons with the Chargers is a realistic option. Now take a breath and imagine the impact this would have on the Los Angeles roster. Micah Parsons, alongside Khalil Mack, a duo that, on paper, is already scary. Mack, even at 34 and in the final year of his contract, is still productive and commands respect. Now think about what Parsons, 8 years younger and with plenty of stamina, could do in this defensive system. It would be a seamless transition. As Mack concludes his legendary career, Parsons would naturally assume the role of the new leader of the defense. And what's more, the Chargers have cap space and the willingness to pay the contract Parsons wants. In Dallas, that deal seems increasingly distant. In Los Angeles, he could be the defensive pillar of the next decade. This is more than just a significant signing. It's a chance to transform the Chargers' defensive system into a dominant force and to truly compete for a Super Bowl in the coming years. Keep an eye out because if this trade happens, it will be a game changer for the franchise's future. So, fans, what are you waiting for? With the return of legend Keenan Allen, the offensive line finally in place, and the possibility of Micah Parsons wearing the lightning bolt on his chest, the Chargers are sending a clear message. We're going all out. Subscribe to the channel, because there will be many more thrilling episodes and you'll get the exclusive news here. Let's go all out, Bolts Nation.